Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 4 of our slow and immersive playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. This is a single player run where I'm playing as two Githyanki characters. One is our very own Talqueer, a level 2 fighter so far, who bumped into Lae'zel as he and she were trying to escape the Nautiloid, and they quickly, allied up as their kin, right? Fellow, and they seem to be developing a kind of a bond between each other and some maybe even attraction. They're both Githyanki. Our character has very much similar spirit to Lae'zel. And throughout this playthrough, this is an Honour Mode playthrough, we'll be exploring the world of Faerûn through the eyes of the Githyanki. So we'll be heavily favoring, and as we already have been in the last couple of episodes, the Githyanki dialogue options. And even when there are no Githyanki dialogue options, we'll be going with the most curt, aggressive, kind of xenophobic, supremacist type lines, right? Much like kind of what Lae'zel normally goes with. We're very very similar to her in our spirit. We do have the background of the sage, as I mentioned in the last couple of episodes. So we're a little bit older also, and again, the first episode of the series is purely dedicated entirely to character creation and some Githyanki lore, so go check that out if you want a deep dive into the setup and the characters and so on. But just briefly, our character is kind of a more or less typical Githyanki, but with a little bit of a twist. He's a little bit older than Lae'zel, so a little bit more cool-headed. He does always obviously still see Githyanki as the supreme race of Faerûn. But he's a sage, so he does have a curiosity and kind of this drive for knowledge, as I've already mentioned a few times, most likely in previous episodes, most likely for the purpose of, studying his enemies, right? He's been younger, he's probably learned a lot about, the way and the art of the sword, but now he wants to learn more about the world because knowledge is power, right? In combat and out of it. So that's kind of what he is, and his name is Talqueer. Lae'zel, however, here, obviously, her as a companion, but yeah, we'll continue to focus on our bond with her, and so far, actually, yeah, we've been doing well. Relationship is fair. Characters' trust in Avatar is variable, but it's improving.
Despite everything.
Now, for the first, as I've mentioned again in the previous episodes and at the end of the previous episode, what's going to be a little bit different is to keep the pacing going. For the first few episodes, I will be doing things in between episodes. And as I've mentioned again at the end of last episode, between then and now, I've actually gone around. Can I actually look at the map? That's not where I am. Maybe perhaps I cannot. I'm not sure. But in any case, I went around the beach and those areas, and I did in fact pick up everything, just loot everything, get a bunch of stuff, get a bunch of alchemical ingredients. I then came back to the grove, sold it all. I then also was exploring the rest of the grove, kind of picking up alchemical ingredients. And the reason I actually wanted to kind of finish doing this and go back to the place where we ended the previous episode, but what actually happened here, and I didn't know that this was even the case, but there is the Rite of Thorns scroll here, and when I've read that actually gave me 15 experience here, you see? So the Rite of Thorns on... Okay, no, actually, so I've read... Lae'zel used hide... Hang on. So we've read, in any case, we've read this scroll, and that launched us into a quest of investigate Korga, and gave us 15 experience. Now we looked around this room some more, and we did find, a chest hidden in the crevice here. So although it's not like Githyanki to go around sneaking, but we did sneak in. We did actually manage to roll an a good check. I think it was a DC 10 lock. And we are both of Lae'zel and Talqueer have some dexterity, 14. So we did manage to open it, and in it we found a half-torn note. So let's go ahead and read that. The marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribed so much as slashed. Korga, Swamp Dogs, Tree, Meet Me, Alone, Olodan. That's what we found in the chest, and we also found the books. So we found Baldur's Canticle, the Shadow Druid's Doctrine. The book's spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one page is folded inwards. Balance is a myth. Where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beasts and raise flora. We are the thunder and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. So we found this, and this also gave us, I think, some like 15 experience for the party, but it also gave Talkur 20 experience and an inspiration, right? Completed Secrets of the Shadow Druids. So we now have 2 inspirations. The first one we got from training that tiefling, or helping him out with his swordsmanship. And that was from Lae'zel's soldier ability. Soldier background, pardon me. So yes, I wanted to just stop my kind of looting here. I've finished the rest of the looting around the grove, and just start the episode here, so that, you know, everyone gets that little bit of background. I also started a new pouch for, pardon me, started a new pouch with kind of, you know, quest. One is for quest items, and I guess this one will be for all sorts of kind of quest related books and so on. Yeah, we'll try to keep the inventory. Now let's go ahead and just sell a few further things that we found. But yeah, but that was really good. A little bit more experience. We're actually very close to level 3. We're only 100 experience away. Otherwise...
Never took you for a cow. Good.
Otherwise, yeah, let's get out of the grove. So we picked up all the... Actually... what we could... also just because we tried to pull this lever when we were up top, but it didn't really work. Is it going to work from here? Okay, let's see what this bear is up to. Animal handling. Yeah, we do actually have +2 from our wisdom. Animal carefully nudge the bear's flank. Okay. Not bad. Got party gain 15 experience. Let's go ahead and get in. Yeah, that should make things a little bit easier now. Not that it made this all that much faster, but let's go ahead and see Aaron. And just sell whatever we have just to keep our inventory tidy. And then we can proceed. Now, also, I think we should do a long rest, but before we do that, we'll start this episode off with a little bit of dialogue, because it will get pretty action-packed, I think, from here on out. But Aaron here, actually what we noticed when we walked in is this disintegrating journal, which I wanted to have a look at. The brittle pages of this book have been rendered illegible with age, save for the occasional name written in crimson ink. A newer, sturdier page has been inserted behind the front cover. It reads, "Found in the riverside structure to the south, sheds no light on the purpose of that grim place, but confirms what we already know. It is very old. All else is speculation." Okay, alright, explore the ruins. Okay, I don't actually remember if we got that quest in our rogue playthrough. Sorry, that's a completely different playthrough. But okay. That's nice, good thing I noticed that this time.
Need anything else?
Speak to Aaron.
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Because I do want... I would love... is this really... Really, this is... Okay. I thought we had more things to sell, frankly. No. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we did actually also, I mean, in terms of...
Sylvanus be with you.
Sorry, I think I must have sold most of the things already, but we did also find a leather helmet and the metallic gloves that we found in the previous episode. I put those on Lae'zel. It's a +1 dexterity saving +1 to dexterity saving throws from the helmet, and +1 to strength saving throws for the metallic gloves. Now, let's go ahead and head out of the grove. And sorry, what I was saying, I didn't finish my thought, is that we're gonna start off this episode, I thought, just by going back very quickly and just talking to I thought some people might want to see the dialogue with Gale and Starion. So let's go ahead and do that quickly. Again, we will naturally say no to both. But let's go ahead and see. I'm curious myself a little bit. I mean, I would have obviously seen these in any case, but let's see. Maybe there is some fun, interesting Githyanki options, and we will explore that little area next to Astarion as well.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Okay, we are a sage, so we will touch the sigil.
A hand? Anyone?
Okay, let's use our strength. Grab the hand and pull. It's been a long day. We barely passed that.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling! Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
At not wasting the time of passing adventurers? I certainly hope so.
Apologies. I didn't exactly memorize my cephalopodian banishment spells last night. Wasn't the best prepared for an attack by squid. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well.
I was, yes.
Then I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Go on.
As a Githyanki, it's no news to you that this parasite will soon turn us into mind flayers. An outcome I'd rather like to avoid. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
Fighter, my hands are better suited to less delicate pursuits. I can offer you a swift end, but I can't cure you.
I suppose few enough can. Not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
No, thank you. I'm not looking for another traveling companion.
Are you certain? There might be danger around the next corner, and a wizard is excellent company to keep.
I'm certain.
You're quite significant loss. Farewell then, and good luck.
Fine. Okay, we got a waypoint out of that, so that's useful. Let's go ahead and have a look what's over here. Let's just break the dialogue up a little with look. But I kind of came from a strange angle.
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
Okay. Ornate chest, nice, nice. 12 gold. Look at this. 2 potions of speed. Harper's map. Those will be, yeah, those are worth their weight in gold, literally. The stained, ragged map has passed through countless hands. A little harp marks an area called Moonrise Towers, with a small inky crescent sketched in the nearby forest. Below the crescent is a more recent scroll. Cache. Okay, take that. And a Harper's notebook. A tattered collection of reports held together with a moon and harp seal, where there is frequent mention of sacrilegious activity among a local Selunite sect. Okay. Okay, we're coming up. Yes. So you constantly crying for help. Okay.
Over here! Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Kill it yourself, you look capable enough. Yeah, for a brain.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Treachery. Strength, push yourself to your feet.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me?
I haven't done anything to you yet.
You arrogant little...
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
What was that? What's going on?
It's the Mind Flayer's worm. It connected us.
The worm. Of course. That explains things. Somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
You'd better have more to offer than apologies.
I'm out of wine and flowers, so I hope an introduction will suffice. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Interesting. Lae'zel disapproved. What does she want to hear? Nod.
The strong and silent type. All right. Please tell me you at least know something about these worms.
Yes, unfortunately they'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Control it? We need to get rid of it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
I've wasted enough time here. Farewell.
Wait, that's it? You're doomed, sorry, and then off to the next adventure? These worms are doing something. I can feel it. What are you going to do about it?
I'll figure out my problems, you figure out yours. I'm hunting for a healer, you should do the same. Yeah.
I need to find out more before I let anyone root around in my skull. I'll find an expert. Good luck, I suppose. Here's hoping we're still wearing the same skins when we next meet.
Okay. We're a little bit more aggressive even than Lae'zel. Interesting. I didn't think that was possible. But somehow she disapproved of that. But whatever. You know, we have our own personality too. Okay, we've been all over here, right? There's nothing. We didn't miss anything. Okay. Well, let's... so as I mentioned, I looted everything back to the beach. We've got the overgrown ruins there. Now we have the roadside cliffs. Let's quickly jump to the Emerald Grove environs. Because our adventurers, I think, need a rest. Because were we to... I mean, the story so far is that, yeah, we need to go look for Halcyon, which is somewhere we know towards the west. Because we need to look for Halcyon and for, and for the crash. And were we to run into any trouble in those woods, let's have a look, yeah, in that passage there. And clearly we know there are goblins about. We would definitely need our action surge and such. So let's go ahead and go to camp. And oh, okay, that's just the game. I think okay, we'll probably have some nice potions from yeah, we do one. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick all of this up. And thinking about fighters, I think we will need to rest, you know, a lot more. We will during adventurous fight. Okay, I'm gonna grab it. Just so we can organize our items. But given we're now melee, this is a melee playthrough. We only need 70 XP to hit level 3. Quite quick. Yeah, we're going to be resting, I think, quite a bit more than with others. Because, yeah, we really have to. Every fight we're going to use this. So, you know, we pretty much can do 3 fights in a day. You know, unless they're really easy. But in any case, let's go ahead and end the day. Oh, Lae'zel has something to say, so let's go chat. Let's go chat to her.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
The tears of Selûne, you mean? Perhaps Faerûn has its value. You shouldn't discount it just yet. Ah, the Tears of Selûne, you mean?
Yes. Rocky bodies named after a false goddess. Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear.
Did you only train within the Tears?
Only? My entire clutch battled beholders within the Eye of the Sky's tunnels. We infiltrated a Neogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky. There is more to the realm than this grassy pebble, kin. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Agree. Okay. Yep, let's go to bed. Auto select supplies. No, hang on. Let's just use up all this little stuff so it doesn't clutter our inventory. Oh, I'm going to struggle now, aren't I, to get the exactly... There we go. Full rest. We actually only have enough for another day, so we really need to look out for any camp supplies. So let's go ahead, rest up. Okay, there we are now at the end of every day. Let's go ahead and cast Astral Knowledge Wisdom for those perception checks and survival checks, I guess, just in case we need to look out for anything while we're adventuring. Yeah, same for Lae'zel.
No time to rest. Always a pleasure.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halcyon, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Okay. Look, there was actually more dialogue for day 2. Excellent. Thinking of that worm inside me, it's driving me mad.
We were flayed, beaten, burned, and poisoned in our training. It is our duty to withstand suffering, and our pleasure to conquer it. Come, we must locate a creche. Observe everything. Assume nothing.
It's the spirit, I like it. Are you certain a creche? Are you certain that a creche is our only path to purification?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Oh, well, she's, yeah, we're liking her. We're a sage. We like knowledge. She seems surprised us a little bit there. She seems to have paid attention in her training. My own Varsh taught us nothing of this purification. Okay, well, we clearly have been skipping Githyanki classes on Geek.
Or you simply weren't listening. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more, infinities upon infinities. Now I have seen you enlightened, I will report your progress to Vlaakith herself once I ascend.
Very ambitious, I like it. What might happen should we not be purified?
Your ignorance concerns me. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Christ, that's not going to happen. We will find a cure.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find our kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed? This is good news.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Yeah, she's right about that. It is kind of good, but yeah, clearly we could be surprised on the downside as well. Okay, Githyanki, from which creche do you hail? I think she said Krish Kalir, but maybe she will tell us a bit more about it.
I was trained on Kresh Kalir, among the tears of Selûne. Of this place, I know all too little.
Okay. It seems like we have been on Faerun before, and this must be her first time. Anyway, let's leave. All right, we're ready. Right, we've got our astral knowledge. We got our supplies. Yeah, let's go ahead. Leave camp. Now, let's head out further into the wilderness. Oh, closed morsel.
Tracks. Small, bipedal. Goblins, perhaps.
Okay.
Something good here, I hope.
There's a backpack here too. Thieves' tools. Healing, always welcome. I'm gonna pick up these backpacks because what I've learned is they're really good for organizing things. But okay, let's go ahead and go through this stone door.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Okay, and I also see a goblin up there.
Don't waste a step.
front one. Oh, this is part of that group.
Shut it! Boss would rip you for talking that way.
Well, at least we got the druid to keep ourselves entertained.
He's boring. Let's find another one.
Oh, that's the Findle, the druid there. It's unconscious. Okay, we seem to have turned off this
This
statue.
was more fun when he was screaming.
Okay.
Could wake him up by chopping off a toe. That'd be funny.
Yeah, give him something to cry about.
Don't wear his voice out.
Tracker
We still
Worm,
need answers.
Sharp Eye Gurza, Tracker Torak, and Warrior Gresh 23. Okay.
Minthara's gonna skin us. No one knows about this damn weapon. Yeah, she'll kill us dead if we go back without it.
We'll get the druid talking. Grove's got to be full of magic. That's why I've been stabbing all the rats. Might be spies.
Okay. Well, I guess let's try and pass this check, and then I want to just open up on this Tracker Worm.
Pretty stubborn for a man wearing leaves.
Maybe we can set him on fire.
Let's go along with it, I think.
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces. Kill him!
Okay. So Talqueer is in combat, but Lazel's not. Oof, missed. Nice.
Time to
Okay.
push my luck again.
Yeah, she still has some surprise now. Okay, we. Oh, come on. Tracker 1 was hit for 9 damage. Oh, this is so frustrating. Yeah, with the cutscenes, used regain hit. Oh, Tracker 1 we used regain hit points 1 time a day. Out of. Oh, okay, because she was briefly out of combat. Whatever. Honestly, I mean, we can't step away from her. I don't think she's threatened. I guess it is a. Yeah, it has to be a pommel strike and a hit. And if we hit both, oh, I was gonna say we might even kill her, but I mean she's lowest HP. Fine, I'm just gonna go with the normal hits. That's a shame. Okay, Lazel should be able to hit her. Surely, right? With a ranged attack at least. Yeah, it should be 80%. Something's going on with my sound, unfortunately. I hope the recording is fine now. Okay, Lazel enters combat. We gain 15
Life comes
experience.
easy these days.
Now, do we action surge or yeah, let's just kind of walk away, right? I don't think they'll be able to hit us if we kind of go all the way around here. I hope, right? Surely.
With haste.
Surely, right? They won't be able to. I want them to come up here. Oh, come on. Oh, really? Really? She can see her from there. No way. Come on. Gotta be kidding me. Okay, we really need second wind. Oh, come on, that roll. What we could do ourselves, we do have this caustic bulb. No, we throw. Oh, we don't have an action. Why don't we have an? Oh, okay, because we took the action when we started combat. Okay, that is unfortunate. Okay, she's missing HP. I think they will come up here next turn, so let's go ahead and hide her over here. Hopefully that works. Okay, dashes up. Okay, Talqueer, sorry, I keep thinking it's what I named the cat, Talqueer. Okay, Talqueer. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, fine. We should be able to at least jump there. Surely. Because from here, I don't think we'll be able to get him. This is frustrating, frankly. Tracker Torak, but we will... Yeah, we should be able to get this guy at least. But we will... If we come here now, we'll open ourselves up for the tracker. I'm afraid she might summon a warg. It would be really nice to just jump down and get her instead. It's possible we could shoot her twice. Sharp-eyed Gurza. How do we get to her? Yeah, this guy's far away and he has to travel through mud. So it's really all about Gurza. We need to kill her somehow. I mean, we can't... I do toxin on my bow. That works. Simple toxin, 1d4 poison. 3 to 8. No, I mean, okay, let's just kill this guy, I think. Fortunately, we're gonna expend our bonus to jump. We're gonna save our, you know, lacerate and such for the higher HP enemies. Oh, come on, mate. Come on. Really? I'm actually gonna save the action surge because, yeah, we really want to use it on someone like Sharp-eyed Gurza. This guy is not really gonna do much, right? Especially once he's threatened. He might disengage. What happened? Oh, wait, hang on. Guardian statue has entered combat. Oh, this is Guardian statue. God, hang on. Guardian statue has entered. Oh, okay. Let's step back a little bit, maybe. Tiny bit here. This guy doesn't even get an attack of opportunity. Okay, nice. That's a miss. That's excellent. Oh, that is not excellent.
No time to waste.
We can't seem to... Okay, we definitely need to heal Lae'zel. That will be her bonus, unfortunately. She can't hit this guy. Okay, let's hit Tracker Torak. Oh, come on. Okay, this is not going to be as easy as I thought, frankly. Could turn rather ugly, actually. I can't believe we have the advantage, but yeah, I don't understand how she shot us from all the way down below. That was a little bit frustrating, but I mean, this is... Oh, that's weird. We stepped away. Oh, this is... I mean, how did that work as well? Oh, this is really rather frustrating, frankly. Okay. Can we actually come down here? Can we jump down? No, we cannot even jump down. What we could do is hit this guy. Let's stand over here so that Lae'zel might potentially be able to come. Let's hit this guy. Oh, come on. 1 HP. Really? I'm gonna save my second wind, although 6 is about how much it heals. And, you know, 14 HP is a little bit dicey. Oh, I don't want to action surge on this 1 HP guy. So I'm gonna risk it, right? He should be threatened now. Yeah, I made a mistake last time. The thing is, if they all gang up on him... Okay, we're gonna rely on our AC. Okay, I'm gonna save that action surge. We need to be very careful with it. Ooh, nice. Nice. Ensnaring strike as well. Okay. Excellent. Well done, Talqueer. Okay, let's stand in between these assets. Can we jump down? Yes, we can. I will take our bonus action, unfortunately. Now, can we throw this caustic bulb and kill that guy and damage the other guy a little bit? I don't think we'll ever have a better use for it, frankly. Yeah, I really don't think. Oh, come on. Come on. It didn't show him. Oh, this is so. Oh, whatever. Fine. Okay. Oh. I mean, like, he wasn't covered by whatever. Oh, come on. He's now in caustic brine. Oh, come on. Oh, and this guy still wasn't killed. How is that? Okay, we have to do the action surge now. And kill him, right? Because... No, actually... Oh. Okay, well, we'll save our thing. Oh, and now we're gonna stand in acid and lose 2 AC. Oh, perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna end my turn here. Oh my god, this is extremely frustrating, frankly. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay. I mean, that 2 wouldn't have saved him. This is not good. Not good. This is the opposite of good. Okay, let's first of all get Talqueer back up. Come on, how is path blocked?
I must heal.
Okay. So we re-summon Talqueer. Okay, we need to, oh, really? This guy's still alive. Okay, we have to now action surge. We have to shoot him. Oof, okay. That is at least something. Now we have to fall back, really, right? Don't we? Yeah, we need to fall back. Oh, okay, this is not going well, that's what I can say. Oh, if he gets to us, that will be really bad. Oh, no, he didn't get to us. Nice, excellent, excellent. Now, this is going to be the big potion. Oh, that's such a shame we're going to have to use it here, but I don't see any other choice. Yeah, even that barely helped us. 4 to 13. So we can do a rush attack. We might actually use that again, so let's go ahead and lacerate. Nice. Action surge. And just hit him again, 65%. Oh, only 4 damage. How does that work? I want to stand a little bit further away from Lae'zel, just in case, you know, and they throw something at us again. But, okay, here it goes. At least that warg is away. Okay, we're finally out of her line of sight. Okay, 2 damage from caustic brine. Not too bad. Okay, back to Lae'zel. This guy, okay, we need to secure him really. Okay, he's bleeding now. So I'm gonna save, actually, our pommel strike. And hope that we can get him. There we go. There we go. Yep. Now, okay, his warrior aggression is gonna act next, yeah, and he should die. Yeah, there we go. Okay, okay. I think we've turned things around. Now the warg is kind of confused down there, so Sharp-Eye Gurza is ours for the taking. Acid, blood. Can we actually stand next to her? Is there... It looks like not enough movement. How's that not enough movement? I mean, I do want to heal as well. Although, actually, we don't need to heal. We're just going to run up. Acid. I don't want to be in acid. I want to... really don't want to stand in acid. This is annoying. 17 HP. I do want to stand next to her so she's threatened. I definitely want that. And she has to at least disengage or something. I don't want to be in acid though. Come on, how's that? How much movement do I have? 9 meters. So 8.7. Yeah, I guess this is the best we can do. I mean, 9, yeah. Oh. Let's see if I want to heal. Now, I could also... Okay, let's just... Let's make it here first. Is there... Oh, we can't jump down to her. Okay, we could jump, but be below her. I don't want to be below her. I don't want to stand in acid either, though. Okay, I'm going to try and make it our way here. Okay, I think we've... No, we are in acid, aren't we? Reduces armor class. Oh. Fine. Oh. Come on, mate. Come on. Okay, at least we are going to get full HP, because we aren't probably going to get hit. Yeah, now he rolls 11. Okay. She is threatened, surely. Oh, come on. She's still threatened. Lae'zel's barely breathing. Okay, she's off balance. Let's step away from the acid. Right. Step out of the acid, rather. And we also got... What did we roll? 5 hit points to heal. Jesus. Okay, this is going to be tough. We do have advantage on her now, so let's go ahead and... Yeah. 8 damage. Nice. Good swing. Talqueer, good swing. Yeah, if we get her, we get the work, and that should be done. Ah, but she disengages. Gurza. Ooh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. You have to be kidding me.
What do I have to lose?
Go. Close in for the kill. There we go. Alright, let's get Lae'zel up. Wow. That was rough. Okay, let's go ahead and short rest straight away.
Time wasted. Battle awaits.
Even then, yeah, we need to move. Wow. Okay, we're chugging through these potions. Like, there is no tomorrow. I mean, unfortunately, we had to consume the greater healing potion as well.
Not as
Do I have wisdom? Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at the timer, guys. We don't have a whole lot of time, so let's go ahead. I will loot this kind of in front of you, right? Even though I said we're kind of not going to do that. Let's just do this very quickly. Okay, fine. We got at least 1 potion back, although it would be nice to keep stocking these up and not just replacing. Okay, witch scroll, not bad scroll. Potion of Featherfall, excellent. Thieves' tools, yeah, we're probably gonna have to roll quite a few times.
No traps, please.
To get whatever we need to get. Okay, there's caustic brine here, so we need to be mindful of that. Let's actually, we're gonna need to go round, I think. That's the better way. Okay, let's go down. Yeah, I wonder if we kept that action surge for a little bit too long. But although, I mean, we did use it on the big guy there, which was good for us. Now, hang on. Another rune, and there was that tower that entered combat. So I'm gonna disconnect Lae'zel and go ahead and switch off this rune.
Don't mind if I do.
I think we can all come here now. What we're going to do is move Lae'zel next to this guy, so that
shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
We can throw healing potion on both of them. Okay. Nope, that didn't work, of course.
Alright, what now?
Oh, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
Okay. How did those goblins slip into the grove? Well, I'm surprised the goblins didn't got you on sight. Why didn't they?
They were asking questions about a weapon. I told them the only weapons here are the ones the Foulbloods brought. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Okay. Well, The good news is that we hit level 3, guys. Yeah, that should... that's where... Yeah, that should help us quite a bit, because that is where the rubber meets the road, so to speak. So let's go ahead and level up, actually. We have time in this episode. Yeah, I think, yeah, that fight was really tough, I have to say. Maybe a little bit tougher. We didn't get that 9 damage in the first roll, annoying, but fine. Yeah, we did spend quite a lot on that. But hey, that's how it is. Okay, so for Talqueer, he will be an Eldritch Knight. You are a warrior of spell and sword, weaving incantations that supplement your extensive martial expertise. Excellent, a really interesting class. Now, what do we get? We get 2 cantrips. And for the cantrips, I think we'll go with Friends here. And I was thinking Minor Illusion. The reason being, we need to be careful with this. I mean, we get an attack and an action surge. Fighters later on get extra attacks. So our actions are really very valuable. You know, if we choose to Acid Splash, for example, throw a bubble of acid that damages each creature it hits. Like, that's not just one action. I mean, at first, it is actually one action we spend, but it's 1 to 6 damage. And I mean, just our bow can deal more damage than that. And we'll see when we level up further with the Eldritch Knight. All right, he gets... well, actually, no, we can read it here. He gets it now. We get a Weapon Bond, right? So we'll get 2 cantrips, 2 spells, another spell, a subclass feature, which is that we get 2 level 1 spell slots. And we have a Weapon Bond. Ritually bind the weapon in your main hand. The weapon can't be knocked out of your hand, and it automatically returns to you when thrown. Right? So that's what we're going to kind of work off. We'll try to utilize all features of the class. You know, I think that's immersive. You know, and that's why, you know, we probably won't be using the sword, I don't think. You know, because we'll need to use a thrown weapon. So something like a spear or a trident, I think will be best for us, because they can be both thrown and, you know, it's still a good weapon in melee. Whereas, as far as I understand, when you throw a sword, even with this bound weapon, it will come back, but the damage it deals is just 1d4. So, yeah. So we'll definitely be throwing weapons. So, you know, either throwing our weapon or using the bow or hitting someone in melee is better than Acid Splash. It's better than Bone Chill, although this does give a disadvantage to undead on their attack rolls, so that's not a bad one. Firebolt, yeah, kind of nice, but again, 1 to 10. Poison Spray, 1 to 12. Yeah, that's sort of, that's possible. That's not really the Githyanki way. I feel like, yeah, Ray of Frost, not bad. Shocking Grasp, that's possible if we need to disengage, but the reality is we won't really be disengaging. We're not fast enough to run away. We're not an archer, so we don't need to reposition to high ground to take a shot. You know, if we're in melee, really. And, you know, if we're losing, then we're losing. I don't think, you know, getting away with 1 to 8 damage is really going to help us. And plus, you know, especially at the cost of an action. Blade Ward, that's a good one. 2 turns, take half damage for bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. That's actually really good. But again, unfortunately, you spend 1 turn just casting it on yourself, right? And then you tank it. You're much better off doing an attack. Even now, right? You're doing an attack. So this could work with the action surge, where we run in, right? And in the first turn, what we do is with Blade Ward, we maybe threaten a couple of enemies, right? Such that they can't get away from us, and if they try, we get an opportunity attack. But, you know, we'd have to rush in, Blade Ward, Action Surge, and then we only get 1 attack. Whereas at this level, we could take out 1 enemy with an attack, for example, you know, rush in, get them off balance, and then hit them with the, you know, the bleeding attack. You know, that's with an Action Surge. Could take out a whole enemy. Now, Friends, and so I think these kind of all fall off, especially as we go. Once you get extra attack, you effectively have to give up 2 attacks, 2 melee or 2 ranged attacks for 1 of these. I think they will never be able to compete in damage with us. I mean, we don't need to slow down enemies. I mean, Poison would be nice, yeah. But I feel like Friends, I like this one. Gain advantage on charisma checks against non-hostile creatures. Our charisma is only 10. We do have proficiency in intimidation. Right, we could do astral knowledge on charisma too. But I think, you know, we'd rather keep our astral knowledge on wisdom for the perception and kind of survival checks around the world. I find those the most useful. And then friends will help us with our charisma checks to get ourselves out of sticky situations potentially. Now, people who we cast friends with after the conversation, they will actually, they could even turn hostile once the spell wears off. So we need to run away, and if we run away or like, you know, move on, then they will not turn hostile once we see them again, as far as I know. They will simply have their attitude lowered massively. To the extent where, you know, if it's an NPC that you needed to talk to, you won't even be able to talk to unless you give them some gift, which is effectively give them some gold to improve your relationship. Now, as far as I know, it's about 200 to 300 gold. So we're gonna have to use this sparingly, right, judiciously, especially on kind of low-key, kind of like little goblins that we'll never see again, potentially, something like that. So let's get friends, yeah, for sure. And with inspiration rerolls, you know, and rolling the charisma checks with an advantage, I think that's kind of sorts our charisma stat, or at least gives us that helping hand, especially given Talqueer is our main character. I think that's and we'll use that a lot, right? Dancing lights, obviously not really, not useful. Light, not useful. Mage hand we already have. True strike, that's gain an advantage on your attack roll. So you cast that on another enemy, and for 2 turns, if you attack him or your ally, I think this applies to your allies too. 18 meters, that's pretty good. It's a concentration, so people can knock it off us. Again, only really usable for, you know, casting and then action surge and then hitting them. But I feel, or you know, or us casting and Lysel hitting them. Yeah, some synergy with Lysel, but difficult to pull off. And again, later on, it kind of falls off because if we have to spend, if this comes at a cost of 2 melee attacks, that's far too costly. Minor illusion, however, yeah, it's a cantrip. This will be useful. You know, the reason I kind of learned how to use this now, and we will, you know, maybe go past certain areas or get, you know, because we don't have that many spells. We might have a scroll, you know, some really powerful fireballs, so we will ambush enemies when we're, you know, numerically outnumbered, and which will be, you know, most of the time. I think that's thematic as well. You know, Githyanki, they have the psionics, so they'll have that friends cantrip, sort of like a Jedi, you know, waving his hand, being like, okay, listen to me, right? So we'll intimidate people with the friends cantrip, well, with that sort of advantage. I think that's a good one, and we'll use minor illusion to set up ambushes. I feel like that's what Eldritch Knight, you know, he's a bit smarter, he's a bit older, he doesn't just rush into battle like Lysel. So we'll go with friends and minor illusion. I think those will serve us very well throughout the game, throughout the playthrough. Now, let's move on to spells. Now here, as I've been thinking, I mean, shield, that is really where Eldritch Knight, I think, shines. This is really his thing. So shield, for those you don't know, is a level 1 abjuration spell. When you're about to be hit by an enemy, increase your armor class by 5. You take no damage from magic missile. That part is okay, but that just basically, because it's the magic missile is the only spell that guarantees damage. Shield basically kind of negates that damage because, yeah, it doesn't rely on armor class. So in addition to giving you 5 armor class, and you only cast it as a reaction, so only when the enemy hits you and your AC is not enough to make the attack miss, you then get +5. You have to again be very judicious and use this mostly at the start of your turn. You know, if it's the first enemy that hits you, you then get the shield up, and then for the next of that turn, every enemy that hits you has to pass, you know, it's your AC +5. So this is excellent. Also, something we have to keep in mind that, you know, our intelligence is only 10. So we have to rely on spells that are kind of supplementary, and that's the way we intended it, right? Supplementary to our martial prowess, right? So it's something kind of just kind of weaving in and out of combat, you know, kind of blinking in and out with the Misty Step. That's kind of how I see Talqueer and all Githyanki. That's kind of how they fight. They're great with the sword, and then the Eldritch Knight in particular boosts their martial ability with some knowledge about enemies from Sage and with some spells. So that's what we're going to take. Now, what are our other options? Other option, I think we'll take Magic Missile. It's a great spell at the start. We will be able to change these out later. right? Shoot 3 magical darts, each dealing 2 to 5 force damage. So good to have force damage. It doesn't rely on intelligence, neither for, you know, actually like for the DC, or in this case for the attack roll, which we don't have a lot of. Well, in fact, we have like pretty much just average intelligence. So this is a good one. Multiple enemies finish like just the situation we had now, where we have this one goblin with 1 HP. You know, it's rather frustrating, to be honest. That would be a good use of that spell. We only have 2 slots, by the way. Right, let's also remember that for the whole day, for the long rest. So I think that was probably the best choice, because Chromatic Orb, nice to have, but we do have arrows, where we're both decent archers, not great, you know, but we should have arrows to pretty much do the same thing, right? Like cast, we need, you know, some sort of specific damage type. So we can rely on arrows for that. And in any case, we only have 2 spell slots, so again, and with low intelligence, the chance to hit will be very low with these. So we can't use spells that have, just like Burning Hands, same thing. You know, our chance to hit will be very low. Mage Armor, Protect, yeah, I mean, so, yeah, it will be low. Mage Armor, get armor class to 13 plus Dexterity, but we can actually use medium and heavy armors, and we have +2 when wearing medium, so we don't need this. We already, I think, our armor is 14. Yeah, +2, which is 16, and +1 from defense fighting style, so that's why we have 17. So we don't need mage armor. Protection from good and evil. Again, concentration spell. We don't have that much constitution, no. Yeah, so not this one. Thunder Wave. This is a good one, but again, very hard to land for us. Release a wave of thunderous force that pushes away all creatures and objects. So they have to pass a constitution save, but our spell DC, I mean, it's not great. It's -1, frankly. Kind of the opposite of great. Pretty bad, actually, so we don't want that. Witch Bolt. Likewise, I mean, this is a good one. 1 to 12 damage, as long as we maintain concentration, which you could argue is easier for us because we have a shield, but now we only have 2 spell slots. So, yeah, we're unlikely to hit this, and even if we do, we have to maintain concentration. We probably will maintain it for at least 1 hit when we cast a shield and protect ourselves. So we could get sort of like 3 turns of damage, which is like 6, and maybe 8. So 12 to 18, 6 to 18 damage. I'd rather go with Magic Missile and just cast 6, 15, I think. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Shield and Magic Missile. For the last slot here, I mean, we're facing all the same problems I've just said with the low intelligence, so we need something, I think something like Longstrider would be perfect for us. Again, we just saw like we're constantly, we need to be rushing into battle, reaching those enemies, especially on the first few turns when we have Action Surge. We need to be able to kind of jump and run and rush into into battle and get to the archers and to mages, and you know, and take them out. So yeah, we're gonna take Longstrider, and that will, you know, that's useful throughout the game again, and it doesn't rely on our intelligence. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna be. Friends, Minor Illusion, Shield, Magic Missile, Longstrider, 2 level 1 spell slots. We'll bind our weapon, can't be knocked out of our hands, and automatically returns when thrown. Let's see if we can find something good there. Yeah, let's go with that. I think that's gonna make us significantly stronger. Now Lae'zel also levels up now. She's clearly, yeah, we'll keep her as oh yeah, by the way, as our race, we also got Githyanki Psionics Jump. So we now have once per long rest we can cast. It's not a ritual for us, but for 10 turns we can triple a creature's jumping distance. That will be great for us. Again, set up ambushes, again, together with Illusion, perfect. And the fact that we're both Githyanki, you know, we'll both have these, and going forward we'll gain Misty Step at level 5. So yeah, great synergies there for both of us. Working together and for each one individually. Now, Lae'zel is clearly the battle master. As a paragon of tactical superiority, you employ a wide array of combat maneuvers to dominate every fight. What does that mean? We gain 3 passives maneuvers, and we get subclass feature superiority dice. We have 4 of them. Your superiority dice are D8. You have 4 of them. At fighter level 10, these dice become D10s. They fuel your battle master maneuvers and are expended upon use. But you regain expended spirit dice after short and long rest. Excellent. Now, in terms of maneuvers, let's go over them here slowly. So we got Commander Strike. Direct an ally to strike a foe. The ally uses a reaction on their next turn to make a weapon attack. I mean, we have enough attacks. I don't see a reason for this. We're going to be up front. We don't have any other ally. Well, our other ally is Talquir. He's going to be up front with us. So, yeah, kind of pointless, I think. No need. No, for us, we don't need that at all. Disarming attack. Spend a superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage and possibly forces the target to drop the weapons they're holding. Pretty good, actually. Additional 1d8 damage and possibly forces the target to drop. Now, we only have 17 strength, so +3. So, as we've seen, our sort of chance to attack is 65% a lot of the time. 65, maybe 70, 75. So, yeah, it's not going to be a high chance, unfortunately. We need to get our strength up, and then we can take this later, maybe. Distracting strike. Distract your target, giving your allies advantage on their next attack roll against the target. Useful. I mean, it will still hit it and give advantage. If we hit, then Talquir will hit with an advantage. Yeah, not bad. Evasive footwork. You can evade attacks by imposing a disadvantage on melee attacks against you for a round. That, I think, is a really good one, because Lae'zel will be two-handed, I think, throughout. She'll be our damage dealer. She's got the Battlemaster kind of maneuvers. I think we'll be going with medium armor for her as well, because we're Githyanki. Maybe we'll go heavy, but she will lack, a shield. I think Talquir will probably pack a shield, but she won't. So I feel like when she gets surrounded, I think evasive footwork will do us really good, right? This is, yeah, I think that's a good one. Boost her kind of AC in a way, right? Or her defenses. So let's pick this one defensive one. Fainting attack. You can use both your action and bonus action on a turn to attack a target with advantage and deal an additional 1d8. I actually really like this one. The reason being is because we're going to get more maneuvers as we level up. But right now, what we need is certainty, right? And rolling attack with an advantage and bonus damage means we are more likely to hit with a fainting attack and we deal more damage. This is what we need for those. And we can do that 4 times, and we'll likely open up with this while we have our action and bonus action. Because later on, we'll probably heal. As you saw, we're chugging through these little potions. So we'll probably heal. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking, heal and hit, really. That's kind of the combo, because the only other thing we can do with a bonus action is to jump. So we might have to reposition. But as an opener, just to take someone out quickly, this is, I think, excellent. Goading attack. Deal an additional 1d8 and attempt to goad the target into attacking you. Target receives disadvantage on attacking any other creature. To be honest, I mean, we're about the same in terms of HP and AC with Talquir, so it doesn't really matter who gets attacked. We don't have any squishers in our party, so this one is, not for us. Not for this playthrough. Maneuvering attack. Spend a superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage. That's good. On hit, select which friendly creature will gain half its movement speed. It will not provoke attacks of opportunity. I mean, that kind of synergizes with a rogue or someone like that, but not really for Talquir. Definitely not the best choice. We only have one choice remaining. Menacing attack. Spend a superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage and possibly frightens the target. Frightens means the target cannot move. Frightened entities also have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. It can't move, but the thing is, we're already up in its face if we're doing this attack, right? So frightened entities also have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. Yeah, okay. So they'll still be attacking us because we'll be close to them, but they will attack us with a disadvantage. Yeah, I mean, kind of also boosts our defense in a way. Maybe we take that instead of evasive footwork. What I like about evasive footwork, it actually doesn't cost, it says here, an action or a bonus. You just expend your superiority die and gain evasive footwork. I really like that. And that's against like multiple foes for a round. Whereas menacing attack, you have to first land it. And if you land it, and possibly, and then maybe you frighten them. So maybe, yeah, come on. Evasive footwork is way superior. Yeah, why would you? I guess here you also gain damage, but this doesn't even cost. That's weird. I mean, I could do a fainting attack and evasive footwork and gain the same effect. Frankly, yeah. Not sure. I don't like that. Precision attack. You can spend a superiority die to add it to the result of an attack roll. This is really good for us right now. Maybe this is what we grab, and we open up with a fainting attack, and then we go with precision. Maybe. I mean, we will make it to level 4, in not too, hopefully, distant future. And we will have our strength at 18, so things will improve for us. We'll also get +1 weapons, hopefully. So, yeah, I like the fainting attack that it does extra damage and is more precise. Whereas this is just precision. Let's see. Good. I think we might go with this. Pushing attack. Spend the superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage and possibly pushes the target back. Yeah, not that many cliffs around. We need to, and because we're melee rather than range, like we need to position ourselves very carefully and just need to be really lucky. And then it's only a chance. Yeah, so not sure. Rally, expend the superiority die to grant an ally 8 temporary hit points, bolstering their resolve. That's good, and as far as I know, that can be used to revive allies. Not bad, but I mean, to be honest, right now we shouldn't be dying. Yeah, we should be staying in the fight. 8 temporary hit points is nice, though. I mean, we're on 28 hit points ourselves, so 8 would be like a 30% boost. Not bad, but I think there are other sources of temporary HP we can obtain. Riposte. When a hostile creature misses you with a melee attack, expend a superiority die to retaliate with a powerful strike that deals an additional 1d8 damage. Yes, please. Because we go evasive footwork plus riposte, and then we plus our high AC, hopefully, with the dexterity plus armor class. Yeah, we keep evading, and even if we cast some, potentially later we get like mirror image. Every time they miss us, we can hit them back, right? With potentially up to 4 times. I like this one. Definitely like that more than precision. Sweeping attack. Swing your weapon in a rapid sweeping arc to attack multiple enemies at once. Roll your superiority die for damage. I like hitting multiple enemies, but so what? We get 1d8 damage. Yeah. So 4 damage to what, 2 or 3 most likely at most enemies. Situational. And this is only going to go up to 1d10 even by endgame. That kind of sucks if I'm honest. It's kind of good right now, but not for long. And you're always better off killing someone outright. Even if you're surrounded by 3 enemies, better off killing one of them completely, taking them out, than hitting few enemies for 4 damage. Okay, and trip attack. Spend the superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage and possibly knocks the target prone. The target must be large or smaller. An attack, yeah, I feel like, no. This is kind of like disarming attack, yeah. Trip, it's nice to have. We'll definitely grab those later. But for now, yeah, let's grab riposte, fainting attack, and evasive footwork for sure. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Let's go ahead and accept. And I see on my timer that we've almost hit the hour, but let's go ahead and investigate this little opening here. I see another rune and another 2 evil looking towers. But I think if we just sneak, right, jump over here and turn this off. Okay, we did spot, yeah, both of these were going to shoot at us. Okay, let's check out this dead human. 22 gold, grease bottle, bronze ingot, charred key. Nice. Okay, let's get. Okay, I think we can get out of here now.
Can carry me. Something over there.
Oh, very nice. Ooh, elixir of fire resistance, 8 in gold, and some chemical ingredients. Fine, we'll take that. Okay, the charred key, I believe, is from the chest above here. Oh, let's not walk through the caustics. I mean, that's still there, really. I think it's actually pretty powerful, the caustic bulb. Kind of sucks we used it now and actually managed to hit ourselves with it. Probably could have found a better use for it. But there we are.
Step carefully.
Oh.
There's a trap.
Yeah, I think the key... Hang on. Let's get Lae'zel back. Pretty sure the key will just open it. Oh, no. Wait, hang on.
No one's stopped me.
Valkyr. I think we could just open it, can't we? Hang on. I don't think we even need to disarm it. Open, locked. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I think if you open with the key, the traps don't matter. And if we try to disarm it but failed, it would have blown up. Nature's snare we found. Okay. Okay, well, I think we can end the episode here, guys. Yeah, there'll probably definitely be more action in the next episode as we possibly explore the ruins, I'm thinking, maybe just to finish up this end of the map. And we also need to get Withers online. And we might also just want to respec Lae'zel, I feel, because this is pretty awful. I'm not sure how this is... Yeah, I'm not sure what all of this is about. So we might, yeah, probably do that next episode. I'm also not a fan of great weapon fighting, as I mentioned in the opening video. So we'll talk through that. I think we will respec her.
I've got a long road.
Allow ourselves that because, you know, we need every bit of synergy we can get. Anyway, though, I hope you've enjoyed this. I think that was quite an exciting fight there. Again, you can see just how close this is going to be. You know, we need to get better fast. Yeah, and you know, and we're learning. So I think this is doable. I think we'll be fine. Especially once we get to level 4, I feel things will really start to pick up for us. And that's what I thought. That was kind of my theory, that fighter characters, melee characters, they kind of snowball, I think, maybe, a little bit better than the ranged characters. Ranged characters have it easier at the start, but melee characters should, yeah, they should come into their own at definitely level 4, 5 for sure with an extra attack. But even at level 3 already, this is a big step up, right? This is, like I said, where rubber meets the road, right? I mean, we got, yeah, this was huge for us. We got Psionic jump, this and that. Anyway, yeah, we're on a solid footing now. So I hope you're enjoying the series. Give it a like if you are. Help spread the series, get some more people on board when we're starting out. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.